Hello and welcome to this guided meditation where we will reflect on our goals and deepest desire for change and improvement. Growth is a human need, like food and air, and learning to care for our bodies, nourishing it with healthier options, has unlimited benefits for our bodies, mind, and spirit. So, getting comfortable, start focusing on your breath and taking slow, deep breaths, sending the oxygen to your belly where you hold for a few seconds. Slowly release while adjusting your body, getting a little more comfortable and relaxed. Happiness is found here in the present moment, just as we are. We are safe, we are loved, and we are grateful. Breathing in, start relaxing your neck, shoulders, and face. Send the oxygen to your belly, holding it for a few seconds, and slowly release, adjusting your body and start focusing, relaxing your shoulders, back, and arms. Breathing in, holding, and release. You may want to cover your eyes and surrender to your breath. Allow yourself to let go of the day and give yourself this moment. Breathing in, holding, and letting it go. Health is about a balance of mind, body, and spirit. Together we will create a plan for success. We start learning to relax and to stay in the moments. Now relaxing your chest muscles, take a slow, deep breath in. Place your hands on your chest area between your neck and chest and start to massage that area, waking up your chest and neck muscles. These can become tight, causing our neck to work harder. So while repeating that movement, breathe in, hold, and slowly release, relax. Continuing the breathing while laying on our back. Lift both knees while keeping your feet, hips, and back grounded on the bed or the floor. With both knees up, slowly move them to the right while breathing out. When breathing in, return the knees to the center. Now again, breathe out and move the knees to the right. Slowly breathe in and return them to the center. Now we can do that to the left side, breathing out and turning both knees to the left. Breathing in and return them to the center. Again, breathing out to the left and bring them back to the center, breathing in. We are releasing tension from our lower backs here. And we can continue moving our knees from side to side and breathing. Enjoying this step. Breathing in, holding, and slowly release. On your knees, go to the right side next. Hold them there for a moment with your right hand on top of your left knee, but don't force anything here. Taking a deep breath in, hold the position, and when you exhale, allow the knees to come a little further to the right, stretching your side body. You can open your left arm to the side of your left side body and slowly turn your neck to the left while continue to bring your knees to the right after each exhale. Let it feel relaxing. Let this stretch release some tension. Don't rush. Don't think about what's next. Just relax and breathe here. Now the other side, breathing in, holding, and slowly release. Still lying on your back with both knees lifted, feet, hips, and back rounded. Slowly move both knees to the left while breathing out. Bring them back to the center, breathing in. When your knees go to the left side next, hold them there for a moment with your left hand on top of your right knee. And don't force anything here. Take a deep breath in, hold the position, and when you exhale, allow the knees to come a little further to the left, stretching your side body. Open your right arm to the right side body and turn your neck to the right. Continue to bring your knees to the left at each exhale. If you allow yourself to focus in the present and think about sending the breath to oxygenate your side body, neck, and hips, you will feel a difference. Breathing in, hold, and let it go. We realize that our bodies, minds, and spirits are all connected. In our health journey, sometimes we may lose belief and hope. We may think that nothing works for us and that we just can't change. Those are not true, and they're just thoughts that come and they may just be dismissed. We may watch people attempt a healthier lifestyle for a long time and see no difference, while others make one firm resolution and quickly incredible results are achieved. So what's the difference? Why are some people successful in maintaining healthy habits while others give up on the way? Breathing in, we're open to discover more. Breathe out, we're open to a new journey here. So what is the difference between those who fulfill their dreams or maintain their habits and those who give up on the way? During our last exercise, for example, if someone moves the knees from side to side but doesn't focus on the breathing, doesn't release the tense areas, they may get nothing from the exercise. In return, this would increase their discouragement, asserting the limiting belief that nothing works. On another hand, someone else may have a different perspective, come into the exercise, paying attention to the instructions, and give themselves fully to it. While they were releasing their breath, they may feel their body stretch a little further, and while breathing out, release the tension. They may even have heard cracking, releasing the built-up fluids, repositioning of tendons and vertebrae, allowing the pressure from the lower back to be released. Due to the relief of the exercise, the second person's belief that it is beneficial to them enhances and it strengthens their drive and determination for next time. So what is the difference between those who follow through and those who give up? Some who give up or are not currently engaged in the process of improving their health may tell you they don't have enough time, or they just can't lose weight, or that their age is the issue, or the whole family is overweight. It may be too hard, or they may say they have tried everything. This is a lack of resourcefulness. These are limiting beliefs. Although they are not true, if the individual believes them, these can have great influence and power over. When these thoughts come up, we can check with ourselves and look at the facts, look at the reality. We remind ourselves that people with limited resources are all around us and conquer themselves every day. If we look, we will find success stories and be inspired by their victories. Another fact is our own body. Every day, the body replaces billions of cells. Every 7 years, all our cells are replaced completely. That is 37 trillion cells being replaced. Another fact is our mind. We have tremendous drive and capabilities, but sometimes they are hidden or even buried in a forgotten place. This is why watching people overcome their limitations is so powerful. It's an example that reminds us of what we have inside, what we are capable of, and wakes up our desire and faith. We can't allow ourselves to believe that we are stuck or can't change. Breathing in. This is a fact related to our spirits too, our souls. When the spirit heals, it gives space for the mind to be creative and search for new ways and answers to achieve our goals. When we allow our spirit to be healed from limiting beliefs and start having faith that we too can achieve our goals, that we too deserve to be happy, everything changes in an instant. That part of our mind is called the reticular activating system, which simply put is what your brain notices. For example, let's say you want a car. Suddenly you start seeing this car everywhere. So what happened? Did everybody just decide to buy the car you want and fill the streets with it? No, the car have always been there, but our brains can only take so much stimulation, so it separates what we focus or pay attention to what it perceives that matters to us. So when we decide you want a car, the brain perceives it as a significant item, and we start to see the car everywhere. The same way, when we perceive our health is a priority, we start to show an interest in nutrition, health, and physical activities. Our brains are reprogrammed to show us new pathways. This is starting to make sense. And we can see how our mind, body, and spirit play a role together. We are breathing and we are relaxed. We're just receiving this information with an open mind. Talking about the spirit, when we allow ourselves to heal from emotional pain, resentments, and fears. When we start putting into actions activities that build self-worth and disciplines that strengthen our characters, we start making space for all areas of our lives to improve. So how do we use this system in our brain to our advantage? How do we suddenly start caring about healthier habits, goals, or lifestyle changes? Breathing in with a feeling of hope and drive. It all starts with the why. Reasons come first, answers come second. Self-esteem comes from engaging in the disciplines that lead to value, and we build character by consistently repeating actions that will improve us. Taking a time for meditation and making it a discipline is a perfect example of that. So taking slow, deep breaths. Take a few moments to think about your reasons. What specifically would you like to change? Be as specific as you can. If you are thinking about weight loss, losing 30 pounds is not a specific goal. A good example would be losing 10 pounds in 2 months by signing up for a gym. Write down your specific goal. Write down what you want to change, and let's think of the why. You can pause if needed to think about what you want to change. Taking a deep breath in and holding. Release slowly. Ask yourself why. Why do you want to change this? Did you get a healthy scare? Do you feel depleted and lack motivation? Do you feel you're not living your fullest life? Or you don't have enough energy to play with your children or start a new project that you always wanted? Do you feel unattractive and lack self-esteem? Are you constantly seeking validation from others and even people-pleasing, seeking for some self-worth? Whatever your reasons are, there is no judgment here. You are not alone. Self-esteem comes from taking actions that deserve admiration. When we repeat these actions, we start to believe in ourselves. We start to respect and love ourselves. And that's how our self-esteem grows. Be as specific as you can when listing your reasons, listing your why. You can breathe deeply and maybe take another pause here. If you're relaxing before bed, commit yourself to listening to this meditation during the day so you can make some notes. You can pause and return anytime. Continuing our journey of relaxation and reflection, breathing in, holding, and let it go. Now that we had taken an honest look at ourselves, we can make a plan. We can write down an achievable plan. We want to be very specific here. Now that we know what we want to change and why. How will I feed my body, mind, and spirit to achieve my goals? Separating the three topics, we look at the body, we look at nutrition first. We don't deprive ourselves or engage in any popular diet. We may consult a doctor or a website to determine how many calories would produce a healthy weight loss process for each of us. Knowing our daily calories, we may consult a list of nutrient-dense foods which are low in calories, rich in nutrients, and select our favorite ones to become our base. We may consult a meal planning website and combine our selections to create our weekly meal plan. There are many resources available. They are free to all those who seek. We want to recreate our environment for success, eliminating as much as possible processed unhealthy foods from our home. And while not depriving or prohibiting ourselves, we want to prioritize healthy options. We want to have a plan, because those who fail to plan to fail. So take a moment here and write down all the healthy foods you can think of that you enjoy. Some examples could be fresh cherries, grapes, apples, tangerines, sauces, purees, instant pot stews, shredded chicken, flatbread, seasoned arugula, squash, mash, fresh fish. Let your imagination flow. You don't have to be deprived to be healthy. All you have to do is be creative and make a plan. You can still enjoy your foods and you can still enjoy your life. If you feel the inclination, make a vision board or digital picture frame, promoting healthy recipes, encouraging phrases and pictures. After identifying our favorite healthy foods, identify your unhealthy food habits and write them on paper. Do you binge? Are you eating to comfort your emotions or late at night out of boredom? Whatever comes up here, that's okay. Millions of people go through these every day and we are all together in this exercise. There is no judgment. This is a part of our self-discovery. We are allowing ourselves to believe we can change. When these are listed, we learn about replacement activities and hunger cues so we can create new disciplines. One habit may be to watch TV mindless and eat a bag of chocolate at night due to boredom. What is the hunger cue? I could ask myself, am I hungry or just craving a sweet? When did I eat last? Did I have enough to be nourished? This exercise does not mean to ignore or will myself out of my craving for the chocolates, but to pause and check in before mindless eating. A replacement for this situation can be keeping a food journal, showing my daily calories, and while still maintaining my goal, reserving a small portion for 2 pieces of chocolate combined with a bowl of fresh cherries. So when the craving comes, I can tell myself that yes, I can have the chocolate, but first let me eat the fruit. Keeping a calorie journal shows us the reality of our eating habits. Studies show that those who use a food diary more than 5 days a week lost almost twice the weight as those who didn't. And perhaps more impressively, they kept the weight off. You may choose to keep your fitness journal in the kitchen and write down your calories and exercises as you prepare meals and snacks. When it comes to nutrition, being prepared and organized is a must. There are many tools to help us to simplify and not make this feel like a chore. We're doing this for our health. Allow ourselves to enjoy the process. Taking a deep breath in and release. We move on to take a look at the mind and how to create a plan here. Keeping ourselves motivating ourselves, checking in, measuring success are all very crucial things. Making an empowering music playlist and updating it frequently helps. Listening to motivational speakers and audiobooks on nutrition and mindfulness are also empowering tools. Any dream starts in our mind. A plan is always the first step for the result, for the success. We must care and pay attention to our thoughts. We must rewire our thoughts that have limiting beliefs to thoughts of hope and inspiration. We must understand and remember that the first 1 or 2 weeks will be the toughest. Maybe creating a video log or just a journal to tell yourself how you feel after the first week. What were your weaknesses and accomplishments? And do that again on the second week. And do that again on the third week. So that you are accountable that this is a process, a journey that may take a few months. It may take a while, but it's a new lifestyle. And keeping a perspective that you have only been doing for a week or 2 weeks may help you to understand that it's a larger picture and to keep yourself motivated to continue. We must understand and remember that the first 1 or 2 weeks will be the toughest. We may feel tired or want to give up, but let's keep pushing through. We may feel we deserve a food reward and a day of mindless eating after working hard for 1 week. So let's just be aware of this thought and not go along with it. We can seek an alternative, nourishing and enjoyable recipe. Instead of stepping on the scale constantly, we opt for a list of measuring success. These lists can be easily found online and have questions like, how do I feel after exercising for a week? Do I have more energy? Am I happier and more peaceful? Did I keep a food log this week? How many times did I exercise? Am I reading food labels more often? Drinking more water? These are effective questions to keep ourselves motivated and on track. The number on the scale usually takes months to change, and it varies on so many things like water and muscles, and it doesn't really reflect the reality of our achievements. So we must find better ways to keep this motivation alive. Celebrating our small successes is huge. We may celebrate with a massage or new gym outfit. Keep breathing in and hold. Slowly release. Our plan is coming into shape and we are hopeful. We're finally moving to the spirit portion of our health journey. Meditation and yoga can be so beneficial once you get into it. Like anything, when we have no experience, we can start small. We can start listening to a 3 to 5 minute guided meditation. We can check a yoga or stretch video online that only takes a few minutes. We can start to feel how stretching makes our bodies feel better and improve. The combination of movement and breathing releases the fascia in our muscles, loosening painful thoughts, elongating and toning our muscles. Both practices focus on our breathing and the present moment, which is the definition of mindfulness. The benefits of mindfulness are huge. Some of them are better sleep, less stress, emotion regulation, cognitive improvements, reduction of chronic pain, attention improvement, and lowering of blood pressure. All these and more are mindfulness benefits. And we get mindfulness both from yoga and meditation when we combine our movement and breathing. So breathing in deeply and sending your oxygen to your belly, holding and release. We may write down our plan and commit to 2 meditations and 1 yoga class in the first week. We can start small. Breathing in, feeling hopeful and faith. Feeling like this is a clear and concise plan that is achievable for each of us. Breathing out. This is the day of decision. This is the day that turns our lives around. As the days pass and we keep track of our food and exercise, it becomes easier. Exercising becomes enjoyable and planning our meals effortless. We find it easier to make healthier choices and continue our path. We have more energy and better posture. We feel more confident and walk with purpose on each road. We continue this path because we deserve to live to our fullest potential. We deserve to be happy and healthy. We keep breathing, feeling so grateful we found this guide. We are determined. We have our goals, our reasons, and our plan. Nothing can stop us now. Life is worth living. My voice will soon disappear, but we remain together in our health journey. You can come back here anytime for encouragement or to refresh your plan. I wish you happiness and success. Until next time.